Hey guys, it's Ryan back here again, and today I'm reviewing Halo Reach Series 4, and this is the Elite General figure. So a lot of you have probably been wondering, where has this figure been? Seeing that, Target and Toys R Us have already gotten in their Series 4 for a couple weeks now already, and not a single Elite General has been found. Well, the main reason is because the case assortments for Series 4 for both Target and Toys R Us do not include this figure because that there is an extra exclusive in Series 4, which is the armor packs. So both Toys R Us and Target have an extra armor pack, limiting what they can put in the case. But it also doesn't make any sense because they included 2 of the George figures in each case, so they could have easily taken away one of the George and put one of the Elite Generals in there. So that basically made this figure harder to find, and it shouldn't really be that hard to find anyways. So that's mainly McFarlane's marketing problems. But anyways, so let's go over this figure here. As you can see, really nice packaging. It's the same exact design that we've been seeing so far for all the Reach figures. Over here we have a rendered picture of the Elite General, 26 moving parts, new character, Halo Reach, etc., etc. On the back of the packaging here we have the rest of the figures from Series 4. We have George, the Red Spartan EVA, which is exclusive to Target, the Steel Spartan ODST, which is exclusive to GameStop, the Rust Spartan CQC, which is exclusive to Toys R Us, the Blue Spartan Mark V, the Rust Armor Pack, which is exclusive to Toys R Us, the UNSC Marine, the Brute Miner, the Grunt Major, the Elite General, which I'm currently reviewing, and the Red Armor Pack, which is exclusive to Target. So, enough with the packaging, let's go over this awesome new figure. Of course, he is using the same exact Elite mold that McFarlane has been using for all their Elites in the Reach line so far. The only thing that's different, obviously, is the extra armor, seeing like the shoulder plates here, the helmet, the chest plate, the knee pads. I'm pretty sure the forearm pads there as well. But for the most part, the main body is the same exact thing that we've seen already. The gold is really fantastic. They did a nice job blending that in together. And then you have the secondary browns in there, which mix in real well. And then you also, in the fine details of the armor plates, it has this kind of like it's like a red maroon type color. It's kind of like blotched here and there. It's, as you can see in the knee pads here, up on the helmets, and also on the shoulder plates there. It does give it a lot of nice fine detail, and I really like how they did that. The accessories that this figure includes. So the main one, which you can see right here, is the fuel rod gun. The big problem about this is that it's really hard to get into the Elite's hand. The one thing I would recommend doing is boil up some hot water, or just go to your faucet and let the water get really hot, and then put the hand of the Elite under the water for about, I'd say, 30 seconds or so, and that will make the plastic soft, and then you can easily move it into the fuel rod gun itself. So I would recommend doing that if you do buy this figure. But the fuel rod gun itself is really nice. It's smaller than the Halo 3 one, but it does have more detail. I really like these little fuel rod canisters. They're in, what do you call these? They're kind of like shells. Those are nicely detailed up here in the top. There's some blue detailing down here as well. And for the most part, really cool accessory, and I really like how this one turned out. Got a lot of nice fine details, a bunch of different trigger holes that you can put the fingers into, but it's really hard. But there's also a peg hole right there. It does include a peg for the weapon, which you have right here. But anyways, so he comes with that. He also comes with a removable helmet here. This one is kind of a tight fit. It's a little bit strange to get on there because it pretty much covers up his whole entire face, and I have no clue how this figure, well, the character in the game, can see out of this. Seeing that these little guard things, they pretty much cover his eyes, but I think that's a little bit of a flaw on McFarlane's part, seeing that I don't think it's supposed to cover up their eyes. But it is a really nice helmet. I like it. It's got a very nice paint detailing onto it, and of course it's removable, so that's a plus. This little horn type thing right here, that's a little bit hollow there, so that's pretty much it to it. So let's stick it back onto the figure here. There we go. And he comes with one more accessory, which is the plasma grenade. You can stick it onto these 2 pegs back here, which are meant for grenade displays. But, it's the same plasma grenade that we've seen so far. There's also a peg hole on the back of his torso there for extra weapon displays. There's also assorted peg holes all over the place for other different pieces of armor and grenade and secondary weapon displays. But anyways, pretty much it for this figure. They did a really nice job sculpting these new armor pieces. They're really large, actually. It makes this figure look even taller than it is supposed to be. Here, I'll compare it here with the Steel ODST, which is also from Series 4. So you can see it's an extremely large figure, and I really like the height of it. So anyways, articulation for him, he has a ball-jointed head, a ball-jointed neck, ball-hinged shoulders, ball-hinged elbows, he has ball-hinged wrists, and then the fingers themselves are also hinged. The waist is ball-jointed, the hips are ball-jointed, the knees are ball-hinged, and the feet down here and the ankles is also ball jointed as well. So he's got a fair amount of articulation. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this figure. I really like how the paint turned out on him, and he's got a ton of new armor. And of course the Feel Rod is a really cool new accessory, and you can always add new weapons into your collection. I'm not going to complain about it. So anyways, that's pretty much it for him. I'm going to go ahead and rate him, I'd say 5 out of 5. McFarlane did a fantastic job. The only problem is it's just kind of hard to find him. He's currently out of GameStop stores. If you want to find him, he should be easily locatable there. But other than that, that's pretty much it. That's the only really flaw I can find with him, other than, the Feel Rod gun kind of being a little bit hard to put on. But if you figure tool around with it a little bit, you'll get it. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and rate this guy an amazing 5 out of 5. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you all in the next video.